Hari Om, Shri Ram, Ambadnya, Nath Savid, Nath Savid, Nath Savid. So we are here again, continuing Naradiya Bhakti Sutras, right? But before that, we are getting introduced, acquainted with Devarshi Narad, right? The one who is the author of this Bhakti Sutras, right? We have seen two stories of Narada, right? Today we are going to see another story. Narad, Devarshi Narad, Devanam Rishi. This Narad is shown in most of the Hindi movies as a comedy character, comic character. It's not so. All the Brahmarshis of all the Kalpas, all the Mahatmas come to him for guidance at every step of their progress in Adhyatmic spiritual path, right? He cannot be just a comical, some joker, some clown. No, not at all. He is very deep, just like ocean. Or maybe ocean is a small term for him. What happens when Hanumanta was born? His father, Kesari. Now there is another problem. Story in a story. People think, Babu, what is this? Bhagavan Kesari is his father. Then we call him Pavanasut also. Then in Tulsidas says Shankara Suvana Kesari Nandana. Shankar Swami Shankar ka bhi putra hai. So he is a son of Shiva, he is son of wind god Vayu, he is a son of Kesari also. How is it possible? Because Hanumanta is a Mahapran. He has existence at three levels. He has existence at three levels. That is spirit, life force and body. Spirit, life force, that is pranas, and body. So at the level of spirit, he is the son of Shiva or Shiva himself. At the level of pranas, obviously we breathe, that is wind. So he is the son of wind god, that is Vayu. At the physical level, Sthula, what is called as gross, he is the son of Kesari, who was a human being. Vandaram is not monkeys, Vandaram is actually specific community in humans. Vandaraha, Visheshanaraha, right? And so this difficulty we have sorted out, right? Why three fathers like this? Okay, there are many stories, multiple stories about he being father, but basically we have to look at the basic meaning of this fatherhood and sonhood, right? So Hanumanta was born, his mother Anjana, as well as his father Kesari were aware, well aware. Well, Agastya Muni had told them that your son is not going to be some common Vandar or Nar. He is going to be a Mahapran himself, the Shiva himself getting incarnated. So they wanted to do everything, what is the best possible to be given, kept reserved for Hanumanji. Hanumanji's first guru was Lord Surya Narayana, the sun. He taught him all the Vedas, right? Lord Surya Narayana was so much in love with him, so that he did not want Hanumanji to depart from him. So, and Hanumanji used to finish all Vedas and everything within only 7 Ghatikas. 1 Ghatika is 24 minutes. In 7 Ghatikas he used to complete everything whatever Surya Bhagavan could teach him. So Surya Bhagavan, what he used to do, make a trick, he used to play a trick. He used to put a curtain on his wisdom, Hanumanji's. And he used to make him forget everything what he has done. Then he used to start again. This was the moha, right? The greed of Bhagavan Surya. Obviously, it's not a human greed. It's for the higher purpose. So one day, the son god thinks, no, it is too much. I'm denying this child. I'm denying him his own rights. So he gives him everything, whatever he has. And at the same time, he says that go ahead, we'll be always victorious. So Hanumanji says, what is the Guru Dakshina? He says, I don't want anything from you except that my son is on the earth with you. Born in the same community. Protect him. And that is Sugriv. Sugriv is the son of Surya, sun god. And Vali is the son of Indra. Right? Not understood. Not read Ramayana any time, right? And read and forgotten. No problems. We do forget, definitely, no problems. Okay? So that's why how Hanumanji comes down to Rishyamukh Parvat and starts serving Sugriva. Actually, Sugriva was nothing in front of him. Sugriva's might was not even 0.0000010 zeros and 1% of Hanumanji's strength. His wisdom in the same way. But still Hanumanji served him because that was his Guru Dakshina. Then afterwards he was sent to Bhagwan Bruhaspati, Devasya Guru. देवों का गुरु होता है, उसके लिए पास भेजा. Kesari sent him for further learning, about the spiritual path and everything. Then he was sent to Vishwakarma, the engineer of gods, to learn all the sorts of engineering, arts and everything. Then after learning all the sciences, all the languages, all the grammars and everything, Hanumanji asked his mother, Ma, please tell me, is there anything remaining? He never asked his father. See, up to now, Father Kesari was arranging everything. He used to go to every teacher, talk with them, discuss with them in detail, and then select a teacher and hand over Hanumanji to him for the further learning. But this time, after learning everything, Hanumanji is approaching his mother Anjana. And we have to understand the name of the meaning of the name Anjana. Anjana. Anjana is one. Means the one who was subtle has become gross is Anjana. The subtle becoming gross is Anjana. That is, the one who is quiet becomes active is Anjana. And that is the Kundalini power in our body. He is a Mahapran. His mother has to be Kundalini, Mahakundalini. So the Anjana is representing the gross form, serpentine power, what is called as in English, right? Of Kundalini, right? So she is the mother. So Anjana is the name of Hanumanji's mother. He goes to approach his mother. Mother says, you have learned everything, agreed. But let us ask your father first. He has been trying everything. So Maharaj Kesari comes there and he says, no, according to him, he has learned everything. Everything is okay. He just started working. His mother says, no. One thing is still left, and that is you have to learn singing. Because otherwise, how will you worship your God, the Lord Ram? And you will meet him. You have to sing his glories all over the world. You have to please him also by your own singing. And that is what I will like. Perhaps Anjana herself was a great devotee of Ram. Right? So she said, no, you have to learn music. Ram loves music. Ram loves bhajan. So, whom should I go? The best teacher. We have to find out. Again, Maharaj Kesari approaches the god, sun god, Surya, and Surya says, the best musician in the world, the best singer in the world is Devarshi Narad. So you have to go to him. Now see, Mahaprana Hanumanji going to Narad to learn Sangeet. Here, exactly opposite thing occurs. There, Surya Bhagavan, what he used to do is to make his student forget everything, what he is taught. Here, exactly opposite was happening. Devarshi Narad used to teach everything, every day, very properly to Hanumanji. But Hanumanji never wanted to leave him because he wanted to hear the glories of Ram again and again and again and again. And from that also, Devarshi Narad's mouth. So, he used to forget by himself. Every morning, fresh, he used to go to Devarshi Narad. I forgot everything, sir, please start again. Devarshi Narad realized the story. He understood, yes, he is a game changer. He knew that Hanumanji is a game changer, right? In every way, every means, by every level, at every level, he is a game changer. for nice things only. So Devachan used to teach him every day with the same devotion, with same confidence, with the same concern, with the same love. And Hanuman used to learn music from him, Sangeet from him. And Hanumanji had already become Sangeet Visharad. He was excellent singer, excellent music composer, he was excellent music director. But still he wanted to learn. So one day, Devachan had decided, now enough is enough. This fellow is not going to leave me like this. So Devachan says, now keep in mind, I have been teaching you every day and every night you forget. Now tomorrow, if you don't remember, I will not teach you at all. This is my vow. Wow, what a vow, right? Now Hanumanji is in problems. Guru has already said. So what to do? Right? So that is how the things happen. But Narad is Narad. Narad says, Nahi. Hanumanji has played this trick with me. How can a disciple play trick with his Guru? This lesson Hanumanji has to learn. That is Narad. As I say, Narada's Bhakti Sutras are ultimate. That he cannot do this. Though I know his intentions are very pure, his intentions are excellent, they are holiest intentions, but still he is making very big, grave mistake. He is disobeying, disrespecting his teacher. Actually he wants to respect me, but in fact what is happening? He is disrespecting my words. Okay, what to do? So Devachan tells him, next morning you come and start singing. I would like to hear you singing. Hanumanji says, I will sing whatever I want to sing. Is that okay? Yes, certainly. Devarshi Maharaj was naive. He is a naive person, absolutely. Though he does all the Kala Kandis all over the world. Idhar ka shikada, idhar ka shikada. He's basically very plain at heart. Very caring, very tender heart he has. He says, yes. Next day morning, Hanumanji comes, Hanumanji starts singing. Oh my. And in a tone, in a pitch, in a voice, he starts singing. What happens is the whole atmosphere changes. All the stars and planets start dancing. The earth starts dancing. Not only that, big mountains start melting. And Narada himself starts dancing in ecstasy, absolute ecstasy. And his veena falls down on the melting mountains. And Hanumanji stops there. As soon as he stops singing, the melted rocks again start getting solidified. So what happens? Narada's veena is trapped. Got it? See, who is trying to reach the lesson? Narada is trying to reach the lesson. Hanumanji, in return, he is also learning a lesson. But he is willing for that. That is the greatness of Narada. Narada realizes, oh, this is what? Okay. Ultimately, he is also excellent devotee of Bhagavan, Swayam Bhagavan. So Narada tells Hanumanji, my dear son, my dear child, my dear disciple, see, this is what has happened. My Brahma Veena fell down. It has gotten trapped in the melted stones, which again started becoming harder and harder as soon as you stop singing. Now what to do? Hanumanji says, I will start singing again. As soon as the stone starts melting, you pick up your this thing. Why should I pick up? You are my student, you should pick up. So Hanumanji says, yes sir, certainly I am your most obedient servant. While singing, when Hanumanji goes down, picks up his veena, and instead of giving it back to Narad, listen carefully. Instead of giving it back to Devarshi Narad, he starts running away from Narad with veena. And Narada cannot stay without veena at all. So Narada starts running behind him. And Hanumanji takes him to so many places. Narada doesn't understand, where is he taking me? All strange places he is taking me. But he is not going out of the sphere of this Vasundhara. Not going to any other cosmos. To a few particular places he is going. He was a Vinirishab, a common man. Why is he doing that? Why is he making me stand here and there, stop every minute? He doesn't understand. After 14 days, how many days? After 14 days, he stops. Moves around, turns around, goes down to Narada and says, Guru Varya, I am highly obliged. There is no Guru better than you. Bless me that my music should be only for my Lord Ram. Narada blesses him. And Narada asks him, why you made me run so much? Guru Varya, you know everything. I know everything. Certainly I know the reason as well. But I want to hear it from your own mouth, from your own tongue, in your own words. Because your words are the words of Mahaprana. They are words which originate directly from the Omkar, the Pranava. Hanumanji says, Naradji, Guru Varya, when Rama will come down with Lakshman, wherever he is going to travel, that is going to be my working field. So I made you run behind me from Ayodhya to Lanka via Chitragut. So your dust of your lotus feet will fall in every place where I am supposed to work for my Lord, for my Lord Ram. And if your Charanaraj, that is the dust of your lotus feet, is there, I will be definitely victorious. I am sure about that. See what a love and respect Hanumanji has for Narada. This is Narada. Narada says, but I am just plain simple teacher. Really is to Datta Guru. Obviously. But he has not taught me. You have taught me. And I am sure, even Datta Bhagwan has to do bhakti. He'll have to come to you only to learn. What Hanumanji is saying, when tomorrow Datta Bhagwan has to learn the bhakti, he will come to you to learn the bhakti. This is Narada. That's why Narada's Bhakti Sutras are the most ideal thing for us to learn how to be in devotion, how to be in Bhakti Bhava Chaitanya. Okay? So understood? He is the Guru of Hanumanji, who is a Mahaprana. We chant, na? Om Shree Ramadutaya, Hanumantaya, Mahapranaya, Mahabalaya, Namo Namah. Here I always tell you, Hanumantaya is grammatically wrong. But my Guru, when he was in Dhyanavastha, he got this mantra in this particular way. So he continued in the same way. So I am also continuing the same way. Right grammar is Hanumate. Om Sri Ramadutaya Hanumate Mahapranaya Mahabalaya Manama. But it is Hanumantaya only is right because my own Nitya Guru, who is something beyond this world, has pronounced it in that way. So that is perfectly true grammar for me. Because tell you, this is the grammar of Sandhya Bhasha, which is the prior to the Sanskrit, called as Devanam, which is the language of gods, not of demigods, gods. Okay? So Hanumanji is a disciple of Narada. And this Narada has written these aphorisms on Bhakti. Now coming to another point. So a small story, Devarshi Narad. Devarshi Narad once was just sitting in one the mountain Meru, Sumeru, what is called as, right? And he was singing Narayan, 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 continuously. And while he was singing that Narayan, 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 sometimes he used to sing Om Namo Narayana. Sometimes he used to sing Rama, Rama, Atma, Rama. Like that, it should be continuous. But still, Narayana, Narayana will go on inside continuously, already chanting outside. So, as usual, the problem maker, Mr. Indra, comes, he is going somewhere, he listens to that. Oh, never how he manages. He's chanting one thing externally, and said he's chanting Narayan, 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 Narayan. I don't have this capacity. Why should it be like that? When I should be able to do it, he tries to do. He sits on the Sumeru Parvat, just opposite Devotional Narad, and tries to copy him. Obviously, na, inside Narayan, outside Ram, Ram, Ram. Try to do it, all of you. Just close your eyes and try to do. मुँह से बोलो नारायण नारायण, मन में बोलो राम 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 राम. They are same actually. Sri Ram. If somebody gets it, okay. Doesn't get it, still okay, no problem. He just sits for 1,000 years. Doesn't get anything. He just cannot copy Naraji. Naraji doesn't move at all. Even his eyelids don't blink. Eyes are open, but they don't blink. He doesn't eat anything, he doesn't drink anything. Narada is one person who never eats or drinks anything. He never breathes also. He doesn't require wind also. And Indra Bhagavan now is Dev. Is now astonished, surprised, amazed, flabbergasted, everything, doesn't know what to do. So ultimately decides. He calls forward the Agni Dev and tells him, create big fire over here. Burn the whole mountain Meru. Every tree on mountain Meru should be burnt. Agni Dev has to do it. But as soon as any tree or anything catches fire, immediately, within a fraction of a second, it is put off. Then he calls Varuna Dev, says, all these rivers which are flowing on Mount Meru, make them flooded, so that the whole mountain Meru gets immersed in it. What will Devotional Narad do? Varun Dev tries the best. Nothing happens. The rivers are flowing normally. No floods. Mountain is not submerged in the water. Devotional Narad is sitting properly. So all these tricks fail. So immediately what he does, he starts shouting in his ears, Devotional Narad's ears. But Devotional Narad, what is he doing? He is chanting Narayan, Narayan. Inside, outside he is chanting Ram, 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 Ram. So he starts chanting in the Dev, Ravan, 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 Ravan in his ears. And that is the minute immediately Narad starts talking to him. Indra, be quiet. And immediately Indra's lips cannot move only. He is frozen. He is frozen absolutely. Indra doesn't know how he will be able to speak again. His tongue has become so heavy. And his mouth can be opened, nor his tongue can be moved. Another says, listen, even by mistake, you are chanting Ravana's name, you will become like Ravan. If you want to defeat me, I will give you powers to defeat me. You are Devraj. You have to be winner always, I agree. But not in a wrong way. Don't chant Ravan. The Indra's wife Shachi was a very nice lady. She was a Pativrata. She comes down there. She prays. But when we are reading the Ram Katha, the Ravana's name comes so many times. So what about that? This answer is beautiful. Narad says, because the name of Ravana is a Rama Katha. Okay? So that Ravan name also becomes the Rama Katha, the story of Ram. It will give you all the credits of Ram Nam. But without Ramayana, if you chant Ravan, one will become like Ravan. Right? This is how Devotional Narad is. Absolutely immersed in the bhakti of Narayana, immersed in the bhakti of Swayam Bhagavan. And teaches at one end to Hanumanji, who is the greatest devotee of all, greatest Dasya Bhakti. At the other end, the Indra, who has never learned bhakti at all. But even to him, he stops from doing the worst thing, that of chanting Ravana, Ravana, Ravana. He is so humble. His humility is so great. Right? Though Indra is trying to humiliate him, his humbleness doesn't disappear, Narada. Narada is thinking something best for him. He's his real well-wisher. If Indra's well-wisher stops us from saying Ravana, what about us? We are common human beings, right? He'll definitely guide us. He'll definitely become our philosopher. Definitely become our guide. Definitely assist us, help us in bhakti, in devotional service, in Bhakti Bhavashakti. Okay? So today we'll chant the mantra of Narada. Okay? Okay, we'll first listen to it. Om Devarshi Naradaya Brahmaputraya Narayana Sevakaya Bhaktottamaya Bhaktyacharya Pranamostu 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 Hari Om Sri Ram. Now have you understood all? How great Narada is? Next time, first half will be one small story, and second half, if allowed, we'll start with the first aphorism. And the first aphorism is Athato Bhakti Vyakhyasamaha. Athato Bhakti Vyakhyasamaha means Atha Ato Bhakti Vyakhyasamaha. Meaning we'll see next time, not today. Okay? Right? Learn. You will learn, I'm sure. Okay? Because bhakti is the most easy thing and most difficult thing. It's most easy because God helps you every way if you are in devotion. But it's difficult because we are tied down, we are conditioned by this Maya. There's so many greeds of us, so many desires of us, so many sorrows of us, so many attachments of us, so many bondages of us, so many difficulties of us. But let me tell you one thing. We have said Rama's promise, Swayam Bhagavan's promise. Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmi ticha yachate abhayam sarvabhutebhyo dadami tad vratam mama. So in devotional path, in Bhakti Bhava Chaitanya, if you come across any difficulty, Lord Swayam Bhagavan himself will remove that obstacle for you. You don't need to worry at all. Okay? Hari Om, Sri Ram, Ambat. Love you all. Love you all. Love you. Love you.